Hi everybody, it's Prof. Jen, and I want to talk about using images in your paper as pieces of data, like charts or graphs or maps that illustrate some point you're trying to make, how to put them in and how to cite them. What you're going to do is find whatever image you have. Typically you can right-click it and say Save Image As, and it'll go into your Downloads folder. From there you're going to come into Word or Google Docs, and you're simply going to talk about whatever image you're going to use. And as you're talking about it, you can see here in this paper, it's described as, it's described as figure 1. So you want to reference the first image you have as figure 1. The second one would be figure 2, and so on. All right? Figure 1, it says, and now this author is using the signal phrase that introduces where it came from, right? So you want to be doing that. This one says, which is taken from Tan V. Misra's article, and then the title of the article. And then the author indicates what the image, in this case a data set, is actually illustrating. So in your signal phrase, you want to introduce the source of the image and what it's actually about. Then you want to actually insert the image. So right after this sentence, you're going to say insert, and typically you can say picture, or in Google you can say insert image. And then you'll just select the file, and you'll insert it right here, right after it's first mentioned. Now, after you insert a file, you need to create what would typically be the works cited entry. But when you're citing images in MLA, you put the citation immediately below it, and notice here it says Fig 1, period. That's a shorthand for figure 1. So in the first one, it'll be Fig 1, Fig period 1 period. And then you'll notice this is the citation that would normally go into the works cited page. It sits right below the image. It's the next couple of lines of text. And then the paper goes on here discussing the point further. Since you've cited it here, just below the image, you don't have to put the citation for it in the works cited page. So that's how you should be using images to illustrate or be the evidence for something that you're trying to demonstrate in your text. Reference them by figure numbers. The first one is figure 1, the second one is figure 2, and so on. Put them right in the text as you're referencing it, and then cite it right below it, and then continue writing your paper. I hope that's helpful.